Alright, in this video we're taking a look at a flashlight headlamp. First, a couple of images that give you a little bit of detail, then we'll take a little closer look at the actual light and see what it looks like at night in a quick demonstration. Alright, so as stated, we're taking a look at a flashlight. So it's listed as 1000 lumens. This is a multi-function light. It has sort of what I would call more of a pinpoint type of a light option. You have a broader floodlight type of an option, and then you have an SOS where it has an alternating flash between blue and red. And the coolest thing to me is the sensor functionality this allows. So you can wave your hand in front of the light and activate it. You can also manually turn it on and adjust to whichever of the different modes that you would like, which we'll take a look at in just a second. It is water resistant, so in the event that you are using it in the rain, or if you were riding your bike and use it as like a headlight, so if you don't have one on your bicycle, for example, and it were raining, something like that, you wouldn't have to worry about that. If you're working under a car, in a car, around the engine bay, this could be very useful. And it has a strap that has a nice range of adjustment, so it should fit a majority or a wide range of different sizes as far as, you know, what's comfortable. So if you're wearing a hat or not wearing a hat, for example, you'll have to adjust that. Other than that, it is going to require at least about 4 hours of charge time, and you can get anywhere from 4 to 8 hours use time. It depends on which one of the modes you decide to use. And it does come with a charging cable. The only thing I wished it was Type C, because that's becoming more common, but it's micro USB. So you have your little box that it comes in, some of the details on the outside, and you have a user manual. So real quick, let's just take a look at the functionality. So if I reach up here and I hit this, obviously I'm going to be shining a light directly at you, so you will see you have, this one is more of the spotlight. I don't know if you can see the different changes. So anyway, we'll start from the beginning. So you've got the single light in the middle, the two lights on the side, all three lights at once, and then we have sort of our emergency flash that alternates between the blue and the red. And then we have off. So that's the manual operation using the button on this side, on my right hand side. Now if you want to focus or adjust the light, you can actually twist this so that you can actually change how that light, you know, is focused. So that's a nice option depending upon what your needs, or you have some flexibility. My favorite feature though is the automatic sensor functionality, and that is on this side. So if I hit this button on the left, I can just swipe my hand over it and that turns it off and on. So that is super quick and easy to do. And then we have our adjustment. It's a little easier obviously if you turn it on this way and adjust it. Now I don't know how well you can see the light that's on the table here, but you can see how focused the light becomes. So that's where we get that adjustment. So alright. So now that we've got this turned off, another thing of course is you have the option to pivot this, so you can adjust the light and tilt that to find what is the best orientation for your purposes. The strap itself is a nice soft elastic, and it's very, very comfortable. You have adjustments here and here, so the strap over the head and around the head can both be adjusted as needed. Your charging port has a little rubber cover over it. That's going to be important, of course, when it deals with the water resistance. So you just pop that open, charge it up, and then make sure that is fully closed. So, yeah, I think that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover with this. I just think it's a really nice little option to have, especially with the whole swipe your hand over and the sensor will activate and deactivate the light. That is extremely convenient. Of course, when you're starting to make your adjustments, if your hand gets in the way, as you saw, you can turn it off. So you may want to use that primarily on the manual adjustment. The only other thing is there is a little battery indicator here. So there's 4 little bars. Each one designates roughly 25%, obviously. And when it gets down to about 1 bar or so, probably a good idea to, at that time, start charging it up for the health of the battery to give it the longest possible use. But other than that, if you want to find out more about this, I'll leave the link below. And a real quick demonstration of what it looks like in use at night. I'll show you what it looks like reflected back so you can kind of see it a little bit better. And then I'll show it projecting approximately 15 or 20 feet outward so that you can kind of see what that is going to offer you. Okay, check out the link below for more information as stated. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Alright, so the real test comes down to what it looks like in use at night. So this gives you a little bit of an idea, hopefully. So you can see how dark it is, and with the reflection you can kind of see when each one of the lights are activated, how you have sort of a pinpoint and then a broader range and a combination of the both. And then of course you have your sort of emergency style flash, and then nothing at all. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea. It's kind of hard to make that translate over camera, but by any means, that is a quick demonstration of the light output, so you can kind of see at least a little bit more what you might be able to expect. Thanks for watching.